bit of a technical difficulty here today. Not entirely sure what just happened. Bear with us for a minute while we get everything set back up. Yes. Looks like Maria takes the first leg. Sorry, folks, you're just going to have to stick with me for a little bit here while we bring Will Stuart back in. Going to take a minute here because he is virtual while we get everything set back up.
I think you got me, big guy. How about that?
Oh, boy, already back. Gotta like it. Not entirely sure what happened there.
Hey, it's every once in a while it's going to happen, folks. It's the dealing with the internet and the power that be and streaming. This is the first time that this event has been really streamed, I believe, especially by us. So how about this? Oh, looking for the 154. Almost had it. And you can tell Brittany's a little upset, but Maria will come back looking at tops for a 13 dart leg.
All over that out.
Should be able to put this one away here. Maria usually doesn't fuss around too many times. She's going to go 2 double 4. No. So opportunities for Brittany.
Pins it there with that double 2 to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and still, like we were mentioning, it's still best of 5 here, so race a 3-leg matchup.
Talked about that comfort with you. I talked about you with that comfort with that double 13 in, and Maria's been all over that.
Hey, whatever gets the job done, man. Yes, whatever gets the job done. Not my preferred, but it works. Callie West did just come out on top of Robin Curry 3-2. She will play Maria McHugh. And then the winner of that one will play the winner of this matchup in the semifinals. The other half of the bracket, it's Tracy Firetag, Trish Grezik, and Brittany Trumper taking on Brittany Edgett.
Got a question here. Who do you think is the favorite so far left here in the women's bracket, Will?
I'd say Maria, just off of previous experience. But at the same time, Callie is a tough competitor when she really is focused and on her game. That's going to be a tough matchup if Callie can come out on top of Marie. And then you've got Trish, who's a good friend as well up there. Of course, she's going to be a factor in this one. We'll see. But I think Maria's had the upper hand on Trish of recent or of late.
Wow, the 54 to leave 4.
She just hit that double 2, though. We'll see if she can take advantage. Oh, the madhouse.
With your opponent sitting on 194, do you break that and give your shot another shot at the 58, Will?
I would myself, but to each their own. I think she fancied that double 2, but once you go inside there, I'm gonna bust. That's just me. But
that's a bust.
But once again, Brittany's not on a checkout again, so she's gonna come back no matter what. I know Brittany's a little upset at herself right now and it really hasn't been that, well, let's be honest, she's had a couple stray darts, but Maria's just putting on a performance here.
Walk it down a little further. Oh, no.
See, on the 114, I would have fancied the 19 route myself, but once again, each their own.
And
as Maria does finally put it away. What do you think about that? I mean, she had that could have been a lot better average. You're talking probably about a 70 average potentially, if she would have cleaned up some of those checkouts a little bit sooner.
She was on pace for another, she had a little double trouble there, but that could have very easily been a 13 or 12 dart leg there.
Yeah. And that would have, I mean, the previous leg too, she had a couple chances where she missed. And I think that potentially, I'm 70, that could have been a 75 plus. But we'll see. She can clean up those checkouts. We'll see what happens. But women's brackets will probably clean up pretty quickly. I'd imagine it's, 8:15 local time there?
Just about 8:15 local time. So, yeah, the women's bracket is hurtling towards its conclusion. The men's doing the same. Speaking of the men's, we're going to have Gino Florian versus Mike Cilio up next on the stream board.
I love that. As we're going to I'm just going to take a peek here at our men's bracket.
Yeah. See
just
where that falls out.
Got to scroll all the way down here just to get the information because there's so many dang people here in Syracuse this weekend. Love it. So Matt Arpin, Michael Wynn, Doug Boehm, Jason Hiscock. Paul 4-Hour did come out on top in his matchup against Ross Snook, 3-2.
This is the next matchup that we're going to see here is a top 32 round.
Love it.
All right, so I know we just had some technical issues, ladies and gentlemen, but while we're waiting for this next match, we'll take a little bit of a quick break, and then we'll be right back with more dart action here live in Syracuse on USA Darts.
Join us for the all-new Shooting the Bull podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Eugenia, darts discussion through a North American lens. Great guests, great talk, and a lot of fun along the way. Updates soon on all CDC social media platforms. Search @JamDarts.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Syracuse Open, the 45th annual event. Here we're going to have the men's 401 pro shoot, round of 32, Gino Florian versus Mike Cilio. And then I think we're actually going to double box because on board one, once they start going, you're going to have Callie West versus Marie McHugh. So once that Callie West and Marie McHugh match gets going on one, we will move to the double box. I can see Robin Curry. I thought I saw her talking to Callie there for a second in the background, but I know that's the next matchup coming up on board one. So we may be able to go to a double box here in a second.
Awesome. Looking forward to that one, really. I mean, anytime you can have more action here, it's great. Especially, I mean, we're kind of coming to a point here in our ladies' matchups as well where things are going to get interesting. On the men's, we're still going to have a little bit of time before we really approach the real big money rounds. But we are already in some money rounds. As top 32, $25 on the line if you're out. If you advance to that top 16, you're going to get 50 no matter what. And it just kind of goes up from there.
Gino checking in with that first dart, 16. So he's going to leave himself 57 plus 15. So I said it was going to be a war between Trish and Tracy on that board. They're going to a last leg decider. So that's another wonderful matchup out there.
Good matchups all around, and this is a good one too. I mean, Gino's been playing very well of late. He's just one of those guys that maybe he's got a little bit more of an awkward throw where it's a little bit rushed. That's just to me, but you know, it really works out for him. He's a great shot. We're seeing it pay off for him here. As he attempts this 94 out after 9.
I was able to talk to him after the DPNY finals. He was one of the most violent shooters that I've seen. That he really gets after that dart right there.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit scared to talk to him after Las Vegas Open because Sunday he had his Bills stuff on, and of course I'm a Chiefs fan. So I walked up to him and said, "Go Chiefs!" And he looked at me, and it's like he had the eyes of a serial killer there for a second. I was like, "Oh my God, never mind. I'm going to run away."
Hey, you see him catch that there first dart, so he'll take the first leg.
Yeah, nice handy 13 dart leg, folks. Look at this in from Mike. Shanghai in.
That's a good start.
From the looks of it, these guys both kind of rock the same barrel type as well. Sorry, darts like makes and models is a kind of thing of mine, so I kind of noticed that. But both rocking kind of the bomber style dart.
Both of them just blowing up the dartboard right now with them, man. These are some
They really are.
fantastic darts.
Playing well.
.61 scored there. Leave himself a 124. That's a nice looking out.
Let's see what Gino does here. Ooh, that second dart. Not handy for him. So we'll leave him without a checkout opportunity.
64. 16
Oh, beautiful.
left.
Double 8 needed.
Just a little outside of it there.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. He's going to come back with the look.
Gino's going to need at least 2 triples to put some real pressure on that.
Not 2, but it's a ton. You can see him take that subtle step over for this double four.
Pins it with the third dart. Nice darts.
Yeah, he'll take that for sure. Ties it up 1-1 here. Oh, and Gino doesn't get in with his first round.
That's
Mike
first
can
right
smell the opportunity here.
Gino has been prolific with that double 16.
And Mike gets in with his first. There we go, 32 on the board.
And as I promised, here's the double box. Marie McHugh, Callie West, Gino Florian, Mike Cilio. I'm a big fan of this right now.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, anytime you can kind of split it up and get that split image, it's great. We are rocking. We got 3 boards in our final area, right? And we're rolling with 2 of them this weekend.
3 boards in the final area, and just with the way that third board, the far board, was set up, it was just going to be difficult to capture streaming. We tried it a couple different ways and just couldn't find it.
100%, and we can't fault you guys there. I mean, anytime we can get even 2 boards of action rather than just a single one is a bonus for you all. But at the same time, more production value, which is a single board or even just going down or doing the 2, you can still add some production value rather than going full 3. So we're going to bring you as much action as we can, and it shows you with this split screen what we're able to do here is Callie West does get in there with her first dart.
Marie still struggling to find it. Update from the floor. Tracy did beat Trish 3-2.
Wow. So there we go. Tracy, yeah, I was going to say she can be a handful, and she's proven to be it today. She takes the spot over Trish, and she will head to the semifinals. And I did want to mention, neither of us mentioned it, but that was a great 120 out from Callie to take that first leg. Did Gino get that? Yes, he did. 2-1 lead for Gino.
Marie finding her way in there with that double 20, but she's going to have some work to do.
Callie coming back with the 107 look. Time is on her side, so no real pressure to take this out, but she would love to.
Pedestrian 40. She was a little upset there. Meanwhile, on the other board, Mike finding it in with the 9th dart.
Yeah, keeping him right there. See what Callie can do on this. 67.
Yeah, 8 scored there. 19 tops.
Yeah, that's all right. She sets up the tops opportunity when she returns, and she will. All righty, Callie for the 2-0 advantage in the women's quarterfinal. Gonna have to be double 15 now. Over on the other side, Gino has a 122 in hand, so that could potentially put him into the last 16. Big opportunities for both players. Callie gives it to Maria with a 147.
It's a big ass out of Marie there for the 147. She can do it, but she's going to have to find 2 triples in order to do it. There's one.
90 left, trip 18. Scottish lad darts joining us. Love that. Hope you're doing well, sir. Callie takes it out. And so does Gino.
At the same time, practically.
Gino Florian will advance into the last 16. Callie needs one more leg to advance into the semifinals.
Great darts out of both people right there. Absolutely fantastic. Callie, that was only game 2. That was only leg 2 there. So we still have Callie. Callie, that's only leg 2.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. We still got Callie rolling. She needs that one more leg to go into the semifinals. So we'll potentially head on over to that one. She does get in double 8. David asking why 401 double in, double out. Well, it's just a warm up, pretty much, just to get people in, get your arm loose, get you ready for the weekend before the blind draw. Some people do 301, some people do 501, some people just do a 401. Charlotte was a unique one where they had one and done 301. So one leg of 301. Win or lose, you advance or you're out. That was cool.
Well, one of my favorite tournaments coming up. We were talking about a Friday warm-up. Mast is coming up in a couple of weeks, and they do the 3 or better cricket game. And I think I was talking to David. He said they're playing baseball this year, which I haven't had the opportunity to play that game in darts in a long time.
Man, that one's new to me. I mean, it's called different things in different parts or whatnot, so it may be something different here. But yeah, there's some funky games out there. Burma Road, that kind of stuff. That's real fun. Just to kind of keep the practice games up, keep something different, kind of keep you going, you know. Callie has set herself up in a good opportunity here to take this match. Maria's going to have to hope for 2 triples here. She attacked the 51 there. She gives that little smirk. That signature Callie West smirk. Alrighty, 80 for the match for Callie West.
Tops here.
Yeah, she'll be back. Ooh, inside. She doesn't have to attack this if she doesn't want to, but she will. What do you think of that? Would you have attacked maybe the 2 there? Would you just went after it? I think either one. No harm, no foul. As long as she can take this out.
Going right at
inside.
it. Pins it first dart. Wow.
Love it. Love it. As that will win the match for Callie West, who will have a matchup versus Maria Carley next.
Coming right back to the stream board, though. They're warming up. You're going to have Brittany Trumper versus Tracy Firetag. Gotta love that matchup.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get that matchup on board number 2. So your women's semifinals, and potentially we may get Maria and Callie right up in the same board as well. We'll find out. But folks,
Tracy looks like she's getting ready to warm up on board 1, so they may be playing right next to each other.
I was wondering if that was going to be the case, especially because where they're at in the matchup, or where they're at in the bracket, being both semifinals, and the men's being top 16 range, top 32. Why not throw them up here? I love it.
I saw Brittany throwing in the CDC Q school earlier, and she was throwing some fire darts while we were doing some setup here on the stream board while we were getting set up. It's absolutely brilliant out of her.
You know what the best Brittany is that I've seen? It's at CDC events like cross-border challenge and the U.S. Masters and stuff like that. This girl is a firecracker when she goes to events like that. She gets after it, man. She's yelling, roaring, having a hell of a time. I love seeing Brittany at events like that.
That's awesome.
Oh, and let me tell you what, cross-border challenge, I was like, I specifically took some video throughout the hall and took some photos and whatnot, but every time I was out there, I could definitely tell Brittany was in the room.
Yeah, and speaking of the cross-border challenge, it'll be back coming up soon. I think we have Jeff pulling up a slide here for us.
Yeah, look at that, folks. We got quite the lineup of players, and we got one person on Team Canada to be determined. Looking forward to this coverage in Michigan City, Indiana this year. So for you Midwest folks, this is very obtainable for you to join and come in, and it's going to be let's be honest, a cheaper, affordable event to attend. So why not give it a go?
It's always one of the fan favorite events. It has been for years, and it's going to be another great event. Our first year out in Michigan City, and I know that everybody on the CDC side is looking forward to it.
Definitely so, and especially with the hype of the new movie coming out, Bulls, or Bulls the movie. My apologies. I said Bulls the exhibition. Went to that previously, but I'm looking forward to seeing that connection. Maybe seeing some of those clips from the cross-border challenge in the movie. We'll see. Who knows? 5 in for Tracy Fire Tag.
Yeah, followed out Brittany coming right in, so both in and counting down now. May have put a little bit of a commentator curse on Brittany there after talking about how well she was throwing in Q-Scroll earlier today.
Kudos to her for giving it a go as well. Just to be out there and saying, I'm gonna try this, test my skill level. I know Andrea Taylor is a CDC Tour card holder this year. I'm looking forward, and she said she's gonna make it to some events and really give it a go. So we'll see what kind of performance she can bring to the tour this year.
Always looking for more competition, more people to come out and play on the tour. Get your tour cards, get on that, the list for more players to come in. Always looking for more people to come in and compete on that CDC tour.
100%.
Brittany with a little bit of advantage here through 12.
Yeah, just a subtle advantage here. She can put herself in a checkout opportunity here. Hit the triple. No. Bianca asking, how do I get a card, or is it open? So you got to attend a Q school event and qualify for your card via that route. So you do have to make it through the bracket, and in some events finish in the top 4. Some events it'll be top 2 or maybe even win the event. Hey, it's not a bad score line. That's 96 there. Actually, a 101. How about that, Brittany? She kind of shook off that double 18. Like, what was that?
Oh, they went with the other board,
Yeah.
Will. The board we don't have streamed on. Callie and Maria going to be playing on board 3.
I heard it. If you really want, I think they did that because Callie just got off of one, but potentially we could ask. I'm not going to put any harm or stress on Jeff or you or anybody. We could potentially see if they wanted to move over, but it's up to them. Nonetheless here, 66 opportunity. She's now handed it on. Or sorry, this is going to be a 66 opportunity for Brittany.
Shaking her head after that second dart. Tracy with a 70 now. Tops here after that.
Oh, look at that. They did move it to board 1. Ah.
Every now and again, if you ask very nicely, Will, some nice things can happen.
I'm telling you, every once in a while, if you just ask, it'll happen. Sometimes we don't want to throw wrenches into things, that's for sure. Tournament staff
No.
does do their due diligence, but when we can make it happen, it always makes us feel good.
Will, I'm selfish. I want to see good darts. I want to stream good darts, and that's going to be a fantastic matchup.
It definitely will be.
Brittany's going to take the first leg. Great dart.
Steals it away. Love it. She will get throw here, too, and she's in. Don't know if you noticed that, Tom. You see all the chalk residue on that board?
I'm starting to see it, yeah. Who's chalking their hands?
That was Ross, I believe.
From earlier, wow.
That was Ross from earlier. I believe that he would be the only one of late that would probably have that in his hand.
Well, he may be switching because Doug Bame earlier came over and showed me one of his new products that'll be coming out, the Bame bag, and it is like you rub your hand on it and it takes all the oils off your hand. It's not sticky. There's no residue. It was actually quite incredible.
Well, hey, I'm looking forward to new products. Any new product I can try out, I'm looking forward to.
I had to talk to Doug a little bit earlier. He's first tournament he's rocking his new darts, the custom-made ones he had custom-made for him. So he's looking forward to the seeing how they go this weekend.
I love that. I love that. Anytime you can get a new set in your hands, it can be a confidence booster. It can also be oh crud, I've got some work to do.
Especially like
Tracy
we talked about
down
beforehand, switching out darts and everything like that. He said he'd been throwing the other set that he had for almost 16 years, the same type for 16 years. So,
wow. You can see right there, Tracy making the smart move on 303, going downstairs. 133 sets up to 170 there is her mentality. Ooh.
I see Callie starting to warm up right next to us. As soon as they get going, we will go to the double box again. But for now, we'll stay right here. Oh, rough last start, just finding into the 5. 157 isn't out, though.
Yeah, 49 does pull her down to 96.
Can
Here
she
we
hit
go.
a trip 20? Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, Brittany double clutches there, just kind of thinking about her second dart. Oh, no, she's correction here on the scoreboard. Yeah, I would say that's not the right leave. It should be 64.
20 scored, 76 left. Tracy going after the 64. Either an 8 or 16. Could leave herself the double 16. Oh, just loops into the 7. Can Brittany capitalize? I think that's a 4.
Well, that looks like a 13 to me.
Yeah, it's got to be a 13 with the way she attacked that.
Yeah.
Oh, just inside.
All right, 7 or 19 for Brittany.
Can leave
She
32.
goes 7, 32.
To the double one. Oh, the neighbor.
More opportunities go wayward, and same for Brittany. Falls below into the double 16.
Callie, Tracy, wow. So I see Callie warming up. Tracy takes advantage.
But to say, yep, you got caught up there with Callie being in the background as they're about to get underway here in just a moment's time.
Letting you know they are underway. We're going to go to the double box here.
Well, interesting stuff here. Both semifinals for you as we get Maria Carley versus Callie West and Tracy Firetag taking on Brittany Trumper.
The winners of these respective matches will face each other in the finals.
Just for you folks at home, so you know, guaranteed $100 for our third and fourth place finishers. For
That's
second
a nice way to
place, it's
start
gonna
your
be
weekend off right there.
Yeah, not bad at all. Second's going to be $200, and first, $400. Great for a little kind of warm-up event. 401 double in, double out here.
Like to start my weekend with a nice $400. That'd be a great way to start my weekend throwing darts.
Definitely. Maria lays up 58. That is going to leave her with 56 remaining unless Callie can take out this 126. Needs the triple 19.
Meanwhile, at a 119, Tracy hits a trip 19. Sets herself up very nicely for the double 20 coming back.
Oh, wow. Look at this from Callie.
Oh.
And she gets it. What a two-dart check for her to steal the leg away. And that's a break of throw. Oh, Brittany with a great. Oh, what was that? Was that a 7?
Brittany's going to leave herself 30.
Wow. Add some pressure. Not the ideal leave, but does she get a look?
Tracy's got to go at the double 5. Oh, busts it.
So Brittany to steal another one away.
I think she did there. Brittany puts herself one win away.
And she's in first dart.
Hey, listen, nothing wrong with that double one in, but she's going to want that second one back that fell into the single one.
Exactly. And you see there back behind her, she's got some Philly supporters. I see Brittany and is that Michael back there?
Oh, I know the Philly crew made it up in fashion this weekend.
Well, yeah, I heard they brought you guys some goodies and some pretzels. I'm kind of a little bit, let's be honest, pissed.
That is all a request fulfilled by Colin Rath for Jeff McMahon. Colin brought a trash bag full of pretzels.
I expect you to be shipping me one in the mail, Jeff. No, just kidding. Just kidding. interesting stuff going on between Maria and Callie right now as they're pretty much neck and neck here. Maria the slight advantage, but we'll see. This could go for Callie.
76 there. It puts a little bit of pressure on Maria.
Oh, 100%. Said neck and neck, but Maria attacking this a smart way. 220s for the hopes of a bull. Yeah, 5, so 51-32 for Callie. On the other board, you can tell Brittany taking a deep breath there before she threw her last start. That was a big round there for her. She needed a little bit more, I'd say.
I think she pinned that one there. Nope, just the low.
All right, so 60 for West to hold throw and take a 2-0 advantage.
Absolute ice water on that one.
She's got that look in her eye, Tom. She's got that look in her eye. And whenever she gets that look, you know she's just deadly. An unfortunate round for Maria to not get in. You can tell by below, Tracy missing on the high side of that double 20.
Seen that out of a couple times out of Brittany where the readjustment knows that the darts didn't go where she wanted them to. Not a lot of pressure on this 40. Tracy gets it first dart, and they'll go to a re-bowl.
Love it. I wonder if they will or not. I wonder if that was a mistake because she looks like she's going, nope. Okay, we will go re-bowl. Once again, folks, thanks for choosing to join us this evening. Tons of over 500 plus viewers this evening joining us for our coverage of the Syracuse Open. This is your ladies semifinals. Still more action to come with the men just entering the top 16, top 8 range here in just a moment.
Looks like Tracy will start us off here in that last leg decider. Meanwhile, Maria trying to stay alive, got a little bit of a lead. It's a big empty round, see if Brittany can find it in.
Once again, big shout out to our CDC Tour card holders now, who earned their CDC Tour cards just recently here at the Syracuse Open. Michael Steinberg, Johnny K, Justin Landcraft, and Daniel Inman. So congrats to those individuals. Looking forward to seeing them on the tour.
I got to talk to Mike a little bit earlier. He had to play his dad along the way in order to get get his card. So he was less than thrilled about having to play his dad. I talked to his dad too, Jeff Steinberg. He was saying, if I could play anybody, I don't want to have to play Mike. And well, unfortunately, just not the way the bracket worked out for the two of them.
Exactly. As Maria Carley goes inside, so Callie, a number she just hit in 2. Can she do it again here? There it is, double 4.
Was that an instant replay right there? I cannot believe it. The exact same darts to take out the 68.
That was, I think that was a dang near identical shot. Exactly hit the same spots, everything. Callie West is into your final, folks.
Who is
takes out
going
Maria
to
Carlin.
join her is the question, Will.
That is the ultimate question. We're about to find out here in just a second as Tracy Firetag and Brittany Trumper are neck and neck in this last leg decider.
Tracy just getting in on her 12th dart there. Brittany with a little bit of a lead, but if Tracy can find another triple there, I think that's a 95.
Get her at 95. Still a good shot, but subtle advantage to Brittany here.
But that 95 put on a lot of pressure. 38, if Tracy can throw another big round here. Just a little outside. I think that's high. It is 59. $34.
And she leaves a bogey, unfortunately, so Tracy to steal the first look. Stay on that 20. She will set up the little fish.
Brittany just
Possibly
falling off
tightening
a
up.
little bit at a bad time for her.
That's exactly what I was saying. She's tightening up a little bit here at the wrong opportunity. That Erin Quinn back there as well? I think that is. Can barely see her over the table.
You can see that darts now. She's getting frustrated with herself at the line. Tracy with a double 18.
See if she can capitalize here. Take this out. She will do just that, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy Firetag squares up against Callie West in our final next here on USA Darts. That's going to be a good one.
That is going to be fireworks. It is going to be a great match. We'll take a quick break while the competitors get to the board, and we'll be right back here at the Syracuse Open for the Women's 401 Pro Shoot Finals. quarterfinals, it's Tracy and Callie. And this is going to be a fantastic matchup as they go for bowl.
Yeah, it's going to be a great final here as Callie West takes on Tracy Firetag. Callie putting on a display in her last, in her last matchup against Maria Carly, taking a 3-0 win in that one.
And a little bit of a change-up. The final is 1st to 4.
Yeah, that little step up. Best of 7 here for this one. Love to see that. Good way to start off the weekend. $400 the first, $200 a second for these ladies.
Only money I won here last year is I won a 50-50, so that was nice.
Well, anytime you can put away some money is great, and the 50-50 is almost a tougher task than some of these dart matches are.
I can confidently say I won more 50-50 raffles than I did matches at this tournament last year, Will. It was not a good weekend.
Michael Riley, our first competitor into the quarterfinals as he beats Jason Hiscock 3-0. He'll await Michael Wynn or Edward Levesque. How about this matchup? Alex Spellman, Jake McMillan. Tony Rook still going on as he's playing Larry Butler.
Yeah, that field is going to narrow into some gnarly matchups. I think Mr. Colm Nielsen is scoring this match for the finals.
Oh, that is an unfortunate go there for Tracy, because that would have left a checkout opportunity if she would have hit 20 at 152. Yeah, Colm's usually usually steps up for the chalking duties if Tracy's still in when he is not. So good on Colm for doing that. I heard they have quite the setup where they live in New York. They have a bunch of parties and whatnot.
I was waiting for Callie to hit that 180 to leave her 4.
That would have been hilarious. Tracy leaving 87. 51 for 36, Tracy. Let's see if she goes about it like that.
Got to go with the double bull.
Yep. Bullseye.
Callie with a 2-dart opportunity for a checkout here. There's one. Oh. Oh.
So 10-6 wire here for Tracy.
Not where she wanted that at all.
That's okay, though. You can get away with this one. Double 6. Now it's a little bit trickier. I don't fancy the double 3.
I don't know if she's going to get an opportunity at that 6 coming back here.
I'm not sure she will. I mean, we'll find out. Callie, double 10.
Pins it.
That she does. Kind of had that feeling that it may be taken out there, and Callie gets the 1-0 advantage here in our final. Carlos chiming in saying double 3 is the worst on the board. I would agree with you. Not a fan. I'd rather have double 1 than double 3.
Double one and I do not have a good relationship.
Me and Double Two used to not have a very good relationship, but we've gotten a little bit closer as time kind of has gone by. Good amount of viewership here for this one. Once again, still around that 500 range. So appreciate all you folks that have chosen to join us for our coverage here. 3 days of coverage, folks. This is just the little taste of the action. Tomorrow we got men's doubles cricket, ladies singles, men's singles, 501. We got the ladies doubles cricket and some mixed triples in store.
Always a crowd favorite, mixed triples.
I'm always glad when it's like the last event of the day because the last one of 2 events with the blind draw behind it, because usually you can have a heavy hand and be okay.
Callie leaving
Well,
herself
not.
a 150. No real rush to get there.
Yeah, Tracy kind of struggling here in this leg. As Callie will probably have a couple looks here.
That'll help the situation there. Oh, just walked it too far into a trip 3.
Yeah, what is that? 85 on the board. That'll help. That'll help.
77.
Yeah, that'll certainly help. Leaving her double 12. Guaranteed at least 3. Up to Tracy to add some pressure, and 133 will help that situation.
That's a lot of pressure there. Double 6.
Just inside wire there.
Inside then outside, Will. Giving Tracy a shot at the 113.
Yeah, 20 start. She hits, it'll be 13. She'll look down at the trip 19 now is what my look would be. West for the 2-0 advantage here. She can hit this double 6.
Oh, that's a rough marker.
It doesn't get any closer than that, does it, Tom?
Oh.
Wow.
Callie West saying double 3 may not be the worst out on the board as she pins that one, proving all of us wrong here.
Tracy's had a little struggle getting in this final.
Yeah, she's just giving Callie West just a little bit of a head start, a little bit of advantage, and she's taken advantage in the first 2 legs. Callie pinning a 180 there.
Love every bit of that. She gives us the big one in a final. You can see that. I mean, looking at Callie West when she's not at the board, nothing but floor is what she's looking at. She is concentrated on her own game right now. And it's a dangerous Callie West when she does that.
To your
See
point
she'll
there,
take a peek,
yeah.
but right
Just
down.
saying to your point there, Will, she's not even paying attention to what Tracy's shooting in her own world, trying to figure out where she's going to go next.
Exactly, and that's a lot of players should really look at Callie and look at David Cameron, because they're two big shooters that do that. They look at the floor. They don't want to see what their opponent's hitting, because it shouldn't matter what their opponent's hitting in certain circumstances. I mean, yeah, you need to approach things differently if your opponent's on a checkout opportunity, and you need to hit something to potentially stop that. But at the same time, your eyes should be concentrated on hitting those big numbers to force your opponent to look at you. 36.
To the 9. It's a rough marker. I don't know if she goes at it again. I don't think she is. Nope.
Yeah, she hits that pesky double, too. So
Yep.
she leaves still kind of an unfortunate double.
It's a great idea and just a terrible result with that dart.
Yeah, and she still may square this up. She may go 6 for double 4 here.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to go at this double 7 here.
We'll see. She looks like she's attacking it.
Wow.
She is.
She's still going there, it looks like.
Oh yeah, she's committed
Took a
now.
walk over.
And that is why I wouldn't be fancying that route. But she's got a little time. Unless Tracy can add some pressure here.
Will, she could have heard us talking bad about double 3 before. Maybe she goes 1 double 3 here instead of 3 double 2. No, never mind.
Shame on you guys for second guessing. So 1-3-5 for Tracy.
Trip 20.
Potentially utilize that as a marker. Oh, whoa. What you doing there, Trace? What you doing there, girl? Gotta go for that trip 20 second dart there.
Yeah.
She's easily said here, I don't think you're going to hit this double 2. But,
That's a good
I mean,
marker. Plenty of room. Little rough now. Yeah, flight deflection out of that double.
$18 for tops. Does she get away with it here? Put a leg on the board.
There it is.
Wow. I didn't see her capitalizing and grabbing that leg in the position she was in, but nonetheless, she has done it. She's on the board, and she gets throw here.
Every now and again, when you're able to steal a leg like that, it can start some momentum for you. See if that happens here for Tracy.
100%. 100% it can add some momentum, add some confidence to you. Just one leg at a time here. Callie couldn't quite tell if that was in or out.
Tracy seems to have changed tactics there on the double in, attacking that double 14 now.
Yeah, that's been the route that she's been able to get in most times. So she figured, why not just go ahead and attack it right off the bat? It's not a bad play. It's better than some of the other outs or other double ins. That's for sure.
In is in, man. It doesn't matter.
I mean, in is in, whether it's double one or double 20.
Shoe on the other foot now that we saw through the first two legs where Callie get out to a big lead and Tracy struggle to get in. Tracy now with a big lead here, looking to tie it up. Nice 96. Oh, boy. Nice. Leaves yourself a 150 out.
Yeah, and that's achievable. And, you know, Callie's going to have at least a triple or two. And, yeah, you can see not finding it there. Ooh, there's another name. Carolyn Mars back there as well. I don't think I saw her in the ladies' pro shoot. So maybe she just kind of getting into the mix here. That's another fantastic ladies' shot.
$90 left. Right at that. 70 left. See where she goes.
Callie only trying to force some pressure here and really not achieving it there. She's still on the outside looking in. Tracy to tie us up 2-2.
Pins it. There it is. Ties it back up.
Was the momentum shifting here is the question. Is Callie can't find her way in, and Tracy immediately does. I think we've got a momentum shift here.
I think Tracy's realized that 14 is a friend and is really taking advantage there. Callie, you saw get on with the double 11 last time. Just a little bit high there.
Well, look at Callie, too. She's moving over to that same kind of mentality, that 14-11 wedge. Just trying to find something, and with every round, you don't find it in, you kind of start thinking about things. You can see it there. She's thinking about it a little bit, wondering what happened here.
Darts can be one of that game where it's just, this is the the double in is always one of those equalizing matchups where it's not just you have to score down and only got to hit the double out. The double in can add some pressure when your doubles start giving you trouble.
A big ton there from Tracy. There she is. Let's say it's just a matter of time. Find it.
All right, you have 70 left. Be smart. Do not throw at that double 20. See if she goes trip 10 again.
Trip 10 all day. That's what her attempt will be.
Yep. Big shout out to a friend of the stream, Charming Chewy. Thanks, man. Always appreciate seeing you.
Oh, definitely. As Tracy takes it out.
Up 3-2 now. Yeah, Brizzle, that is the doctor roaming around, Steve Krikorian. A little bit of a rough matchup in his Q school earlier today where he drew friend and eventual tour card winner Mike Steinberg. And I got to tell you, Will, Tracy really has something going now with that double 14.
Sometimes you just got to find that right number for you, and you can establish rhythm. And we said it in this match. I mean, 2-0 down, you just got to find a leg. And I always say you start chopping at that tree, one chop at a time, and just hope it starts to inch towards falling down. And that's what Tracy's done a great job of doing so far in this one. It's Callie to kind of reverse this and see if she can make a stand here.
You see that double, it's kind of gotten a little bit in Callie's head, which is something I haven't really seen from her before.
Alex Bellman did best Jake McMillan. Tony Rook did best Larry Butler. Alex Bellman versus Gino Florian is a great matchup that could happen next.
Did Gino end up winning that one? It looked like he was in a
Gino's,
last leg decider.
Gino beat Kyle Owen. So he will be taking on Alex Spellman per our Dart Connect bracket here. And Callie just cannot find it. Really all in the hands of Tracy Firetag here to clean this one up.
124 scored.
114.
So yeah, 114, sorry.
Yeah, good move. Good move over. Definitely don't go for that 19.
Don't go for that 19 again. It'd be a rough 171 bust.
Tracy for the win.
Just
high. She thought she had it there.
She had to go over because there was no way she was sneaking it behind or next to that 20. Just falling out into the one there. And the last thing you want if you're Tracy right now is to let this spiral and get out of control on your outs.
Granted, she's got a little bit of time before Callie makes a stand here. She just gets in. Anything can happen. 19 or 7. She goes 21.
Pins it. Wow. Great.
Yeah, and you know, the reality is that's right next to that number she's been hitting often. So why not give it a go? 99 for the win. Tracy Firetag is your ladies pro shoot champion. Good $400 going her way. Callie West taking home $200.
I'm going to try to go get a picture with Tracy, see if they got anything for her. But next up on the stream, you said it, it's going to be Gino and Alex next on the stream, and that's going to be a top 8 quarterfinal match. So when we come back here, it'll be Alex and Gino in the top 8.
Yeah, looking forward to that matchup. Don't go anywhere, folks. Alex Spellman, Gino Florian, and the rest of your way to the finals coming here soon.
Join us for the all-new Shooting the Bull podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Eugenia, darts discussion through a North American lens. Great guests, great talk, and a lot of fun along the way. Updates soon on all CDC social media platforms. Search @JamDarts.
And we're back here for the men's 401 quarterfinals. Spellman versus Florian, bulling up. This is going to be a match. I'm pumped for this match.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one indeed. William Stuart here alongside me, Mr. Tom Ottaviano, as Alex Spellman takes on Gino Florian in our quarterfinals. Over on some other matches, how about Tony Rook taking on Justin Landcraft, Paul Fourhour taking on Jack Robinson, and then Michael Wynn besting Michael Riley to be our first competitor into the semifinals. Who's going to win $500? Let's find out, folks.
A little bit of a change up there for Gino. We saw him earlier starting out with the 16 in, going right at that double 20.
And it worked out for him, too. I mean, good 50 in. And ends and in, right? We established that last time. Can Alex use that marker? I believe so, yep.
I think Alex may have
Alex
broken that wire in half there. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit different for Alex is he's got a deceiving dart. He actually likes to place it on top, even though his dart it goes more straight in, but it kind of has an slight upward angle at times. Tell you what, though, Alex is your spotter's best friend because he takes his time with that release. Pulls it back and then has a smooth follow through. Gino, as you can tell, a little bit more rapid. A little bit more movement in his throw.
Always fun watching him versus somebody like Danny Lobby or someone like that. Somebody who shoots the two different styles.
How about this? Attacking the bull here. So
Double
71,
16.
he goes 39.
Wow.
What a what a way to go at that. I love it. People are starting to utilize that bull more. 25 leaves you 96. I would have loved to
Alex
see
with
him
the
go
double
21
8
there.
coming back here.
Good tidy 13 dart leg to open us up here.
Don't blink at Alex's 92.54. Wow.
Definitely quality shot, and he's proven it. He looked away right on that one, knew he didn't like it, right out of the hand.
This is going to be a first for me at a big weekend tournament. I'm going to get to talk about one of the Connecticut guys going to be coming up here in the double box, Paul 4-hour. He's going to be taking on Jack Robinson. Paul, a former Mr. Connecticut, current CDC Tour card holder, has won a plethora of CTDO events. He's one of the top Connecticut shots, and great to see him on stream here soon.
Looking forward to that one. How about this, folks? I did confirm 155 men in this competition here. That's a great number.
That's a night. 155. Night one here in the pro shoot. Wonder what some of the singles numbers in 501 will look like tomorrow, if we'll get some more players in.
Oh, definitely. You usually end up getting a little bit more players on that Saturday event. The numbers kind of fall back off on Sunday. We'll see if that holds true or not.
Oh, Alex burning those wires.
Good setup from Gino, just to add some pressure here.
I don't know if Alex feels pressure as he buries that first start.
Anymore, it doesn't seem like it, but at some point in your life, you're going to have a little bit, right? When you touch that alley-pally stage or whatnot.
As we see here, we're going to go to the double box, capture the start of Paul and Jack there in the quarterfinals. Gino with a 180.
Yeah, Gino in position to grab a leg here. Good 99.
Wow. Alex with a nice ton there. Put a lot of pressure on this 82 from Gino. Double 16. Wow.
Work.
Rapid fire out right there.
Right way to attack that one in that situation too. 25-17 for tops or 50 for 32, just like he hit. Of course, Alex adding a massive amount of pressure here.
65 in for Alex. I think we're going to go to the double box here as Paul and Jack have started now.
I have to pause for my dogs going nuts upstairs. Apologies. Gino does capitalize. Finally gets in.
Alex got that pace that'll just lull you to sleep. And then the next thing you know, you'll be so far behind you don't know what happened to you.
And you can put this away here. Yeah, that's a good strategic move, though, really. Same thing. 82 remaining there, so if his opponent was on something else, maybe he goes 42 for tops there, but no real pressure to do that, so he sets up the tops to advance into the semifinal.
And there you go, Alex Spellman, tidy 13 dart leg, taking a 3-1 lead over Gino.
Yeah, good stuff for him as we'll head on over to Paul and Jack in another quarterfinal matchup here.
I have the unique ability to talk to Paul. We play out of the same bar for our league nights. And Paul was a member of the CDC Tour last year, really didn't have much success on the tour. And talking to him a lot, he's saying that tour really opened his eyes, and he's put a lot more time in on the board, a lot more practice, and he's really looking forward to the tour this year. He thinks he can make some noise. So excited to see him out on the tour and see what he can do this weekend in this tournament. As we talked about before, there's just so much talent in this room. It's a really good measuring stick to see where you are.
Oh, definitely. And even a quarterfinal finish here, if he does happen to miss out on this one.
And he gets it first. He gets that. Takes leg one.
Just a reminder, too, we've got numerous things going on in the background, so forgive us if we miss a switch here and there, because I do it all the damn time, folks. Let's be honest. We are, I don't think people
no,
quite
Elliot
realize
Milk, neither one of us are the boom goes the dynamite man. He is not with us this weekend.
Yeah, thank goodness. We'll just put it that way.
Wow.
Nah, just kidding. I know that Sean's actually been dealing with a little sickness in his household, so hopefully they're getting better.
Yeah, I hope everybody there feels better soon.
Shameless plug. I think we're going to be doing a double header for the CSC opener for season 6 for you soft hit fans. Yeah, good
That's a
shot
nice
there
hit
from
by Jack.
to-
Nice ton in.
Yep. It's almost anytime you can kind of come in with that ton plus, it almost is forgiving if you miss around the first go, and that's exactly what happens. So
What?
a little bit of forgiveness as he's still out in front here. Dave's saying, not going to lie, the CDC Tour was the hardest thing I ever played in. Well, yeah, we're starting to get more and more of those tough tournaments that more of these heavy hitters are attending, and CDC is definitely one of those elites. Your upper echelon fighting it out for a chance at the Alley Pally. That's what you're going to get there.
Yeah, and that was part of the conversation that I had with Paul, and I've had conversations with somebody like Matt Arpin and a couple of the other guys that are on the tour, that even your best darts some days in that room aren't good enough, because you have guys like Alex Spellman and Stowe Bunce and Danny Lobby and Jules Van Dongen, and guys that just have the ability to throw on a different level in that room.
Well, that's why going to that 2-year order of merit's a great thing, because you can establish a year on the tour and kind of see how it goes and go there. We saw what it did for Jules during the PDC run, where maybe that first 18 months being a part of the tour didn't go his way, but that last 6 months sure really made a progression and a confidence booster towards so much more. And now he's got a 2-year tour card again. 16 for tops.
Oh, no, Paul, that's a 111, my friend. That does not leave you an out.
Double 10 to get on the board for Jack. Got to go up to double 5.
Nicely pinned there by Jack. Evens it up at 1-1.
Justin Landcraft did come out on top of Tony Rook, 3-1.
Another big in for Jack.
So Alex Spellman will take on Justin Landcraft in the first semi. Michael Wynn will play the winner of this one.
And new returning member of the CDC, Justin, winning his tour card earlier today. So he'll be back on the CDC tour.
Yeah, and I mean, that win in that event or getting that card could be, like I said, I'll say it again, a confidence booster for him for this weekend. So anytime he can have success early, it could mean good things for the weekend. He can hold true there. 140 from that position would be great. Can use that first one as a marker.
Oh, it just slides into the 1.
It's okay, though. Leaves himself with, I thought it was 83. Sorry, so 99. Not ideal.
I mean, if Paul finds a way to put some pressure on it, you can always try to go double-double. Get that 19 and then go double-double.
Yeah, essentially. Or, some people don't do this often, but I like the 19 over to the trip 16. That's a quick, easy transition. I think people use that enough, but to each their own.
73, going to leave himself 26? 63, 36.
Yeah, 63. Yep, 36.
There you go.
And he gets it.
Takes a 2-1 lead here. I can tell you, like we talked about before, that big. Paul has always been a big proponent of it. He will follow that first dart. If he misses that 20, he'll go right at that double 10. We've seen him do that a couple of times, but it hasn't really mattered. Jack has been all over his double ends.
Is Paul gripping on the shaft? It's a good question, actually. I think he's just the very, very back end of the dart, but he definitely leaves that front end pretty loose. There's nothing. I think he's just got a 2-finger grip here.
You could tell after that second dart, he was not happy with the second dart and very unpleased falling into the trip 5.
He's an unfortunate bogey number, but Jack will do the same.
$14 or $6, Paul. Oh,
what a shot here. Well, he unfortunately leaves the 34. Was wanting to hit that single 6 to leave 40.
see if he goes at her, if he lays up into a 2 here. He's going at it. 31. Oh, unlucky deflection. That's a ton, though. Going to put a lot of pressure here on Paul.
Yeah, he needs to find bogey numbers 14 to leave 17. 1 for double 8.
Yeah, that's got to be the path here. Just outside of it. All right, Jack with a chance to win it here. 2 shots. Double 10. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, you can't put it away. Are we headed to a decider? Can Paul put this one away?
Yes, he can. They will re-bull for this last leg. Looks like Jack is going to start off this last leg decider, and he's been absolutely brutal on his ends here. Has been huge ends.
Yeah, he's pretty much got in. Yeah, first go every time.
Yeah, it's either been first or second dart followed off by a triple. Just ends up hitting the single there. That's a nice in by Paul. That's a nice ton by Jack.
You got a great one.
It's either an 85 or a 125.
So I'm going to say we got a great one here, though. Look at that, 125. Back and forth for this last league decider. Ooh, you want that last one
Nice
back
save
for
your
sure.
dart there. Hits the 81, 83.
Just a little bit of a savior, but still would love that second dart back.
Wow.
Add a little bit more pressure because that's a
140
100
at
or
a
140.
You can see the big darts out of Paul putting a lot of pressure on Jack. Just unhappy with that first dart. Resets. Nice pick there. 82 scored. Puts pressure on this for Paul. He's got 16-20. 2 darts at it. Doesn't need it. Pins it, and Paul will be on to the semifinals. He's going to move over to board 2, where he's going to play Michael Wynn. And then on board 1, playing at the same time, you're going to have Alex Spellman and Justin Landcraft.
Looking forward to our semifinals here. Don't go anywhere, folks. USA Darts bringing you your finals action here, coming your way from Syracuse Open next.
Break.
Join us for the all-new Shooting the Bull podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Eugenia, darts discussion through a North American lens. Great guests, great talk, and a lot of fun along the way. Updates soon on all CDC social media platforms. Search @JamDarts.
They're not playing yet. They're not playing yet. Welcome back, everyone. We have Justin Landcraft and Alex Spellman warming up here in your men's semifinals. It is going to be a absolute barn burner here.
Yeah, you are not mistaken here. Alex Spellman, of course, we know what he's capable of. I mean, some people never heard of him before, but I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Everybody's heard of him. Justin Landcraft, he's been playing well to get to this position. Looking forward to seeing how this one comes out. On our other matchup, Michael Wynn taking on Paul in our other semifinal. We will continue on with our best of 5 format. Of course, William Stuart here. Tom Ottaviano alongside me. And then in the background, doing all our switches and stuff, Jeff McMahon. This is the 45th Annual Syracuse Open, brought to you by the Salt City Dart League. Is Jack starting us off with a Shanghai?
I can tell you right now, as you can see, Justin here in the big hoodie. I can't tell. No, actually got sneakers on here. Normally he's in the work boots and the work pants, and he's not going to be rattled by playing Alex. He's going to bring his game. He's going to throw his darts. And he's just going to continue to do what he does, and I don't really think he'll get rattled by playing Alex.
Well, I can already tell you, I like Justin a lot. And there's one reason why. And I'll let you take a guess after he throws this first dart here. Why the reason is I like him? I mean, there's a pretty significant thing here, and that would be the flight. Rocking some USA darts flights. Come on, Justin. Love it. No, you're right. He's not intimidated. He's starting off right. He started off with a 120 with Alex struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, but in this situation now, you got yourself a lead. You got to find a way to close the deal. Yeah. You don't want to give Alex a shot here.
Yeah, and we saw that earlier. Was it Ronnie or Robbie? I believe it was. We saw play Alex earlier where he capitalized on that first leg, really came down to a checkout and just unfortunately was not able to capitalize, and then Alex went to work from there.
And here's Alex, putting up the 134 and a huge amount of pressure on this 40.
Of course. It's Justin going for double top. Should be able to use that. We'll see. Richie Burnett, leg kick there. And this could go, and it would be demoralizing for Justin.
Tops. Pow.
Wow. Justin can't do anything but shake his head in the background. He goes, yep, deserve every bit of that.
And that's why I like Justin there. All right, game on. I missed it, but here we go. We're right back at it.
And that's got to be your mentality. We'll see what Alex answers with. He's going to answer with a 160. I just know it. Oh. It just looked like he was set for gold there.
You see Justin know a 60 just not going to be good enough right now.
Good switch down there for 96. Justin would love a ton here. Even 97's okay.
Oh, 45 not going to help you. That's a nice 140. That puts a lot of pressure on Alex for a 145. Alex not happy with the 70 there. 76.
He leaves 75, like, but he knows.
76 for Justin. You feel like this has got to go here.
Agreed. 16 for tops.
Oh, Justin getting after the neighbor.
Tops for the win.
There it is again.
Yep. And he will have the throw.
Yep. It's just clinical, just a clinical display of darts by Alex.
And it's not like Justin playing bad. He's just Alex been able to take advantage here. Gets in there with the last dart. Over in our other matchup, just to kind of let you know, it does look like they're underway. Just checked. 1-1 here now for Michael Wynn and Paul 4-hour.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the second leg. Paul having some double trouble there.
I think you are going to experience that. Everybody's going to experience that a little bit in a 301, 401, double in, double out tournament. I think there's going to be a leg or two where you experience the old double in trouble. Just like bound to happen, right? I think Alex said something there to Justin.
Justin's going to need to find a triple here with this last dart.
Yeah, well, he really needed two there, to be honest, but not going to be able to find it, so advantage still in the hands of Spellman. So he'll whittle this down.
19
120.
Here.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Whit with the
165.
Whit with the 165. Leaves himself a handy 24 remaining.
Justin knows just a little too late there.
Step over to use it.
Uh-oh. He has hope here.
He does. How is he going to attack it? 20s or 19s? Now, there's a bid here for him to stay on the 20s because he's been attacked. He really hasn't gone on the 19s a lot in this match.
There it is. Alex will move on to the finals. But who will he face?
That's a great question. We'll head right on over.
We are going to go to our other stream board with Paul 4-hour having a 2-1 lead over Michael Wynn.
A good matchup so far as these guys have been back and forth. See Paul saying, come on there. He knows he just handed that advantage right back on over to Michael.
Michael trying to force a last leg decider here against Paul.
That's a great marker. Yep.
Oh,
Should
that's
fit.
a nice
Whoa.
140.
Paul still struggling a little bit to get in, so all Michael for this leg. Potentially setting up a last leg decider. Got to find a way to move that out of your brain pretty quickly if you're Paul.
I've seen him use this as he's at this point now going to try to practice and figure out why his doubles aren't going where they want to. At this point, you're just trying to, get the confidence for the next leg.
Exactly. We're at double four. Around the clock we go. Paul's like, come on, brother. Help me out here.
We talked about it before, double two's not a terrible out, but with Paul sitting at 401, is there part of your brain that considers, hey, maybe I bust it?
Yeah,
no, because I'm
there
going to
he
just hit
goes.
it first start. Never mind.
All right. Paul just goes, what was that?
All right, these
It'll be
gentlemen
a
will re-bowl, and the winner will start first.
PJ Stuart Jr. joining us. Big shout out to him. I think he does have his pilot's
Hey, maybe
license.
Paul should start off with the double bull.
Right? That'll work. Again, Paul unfortunately not finding
once again, Paulie.
an in.
Oh boy!
Hope that wasn't a camera.
We lost the camera and some pipe and drape.
Oh no! Well, every once in a while, bumps do happen.
Thankfully, that did not happen on stream, so no harm, no foul.
We've had far worse things happen on stream, that's for sure.
Both men struggle a little bit to find it here.
I think they're first-hand witnesses of that one, so that could be a little bit tough to kind of recoup afterwards.
As I say that, Mr. Win there with an 80 in. All right, if I'm Paul at this point, I hit a double bullseye. When I'm throwing the bull, I'm going at a double bullseye.
I mean, why not? At this point, it doesn't hurt, but you just got to find something.
He's got to do something here.
Yeah.
There
it is. Yep, there it is. Finally.
And you know what? Follows it up with the trip 20. Puts him right back in it. $60 not going to be enough. Oh, is it 81? Okay. I have no idea what's going on with Dart Connect right now.
Yeah, it just freaked out on us there. Probably a
yeah.
reflux. It did it on my TCTV as well. So there we go. We're back 116, 241. Needs this 20 to leave the 141.
Leaves himself a 141 out. Mr. Wynn can hit a 116. Self a 92. Nice 91 by Paul. Put some pressure on this 24. Double six. Gonna leave himself the double three. Paul, where's he gonna go here?
Paul. Gonna go
Double
10,
20.
10 tops.
Oh. Wow. He was certain he had it there. Now, does
definitely
Michael go right at it? Does he split this?
Gonna go right at it.
Right at it.
Got to go right at it.
Good marker. No. Paul, 3 darts to put himself into the finals versus Alex Spellman. With it, the third dart. Paul's going to be moving on to the finals versus Alex Spellman.
Yeah, congrats to him. He'll take advantage of that after he really struggled to hit a double there for a little while. But, hey, a win's a win. He will advance into a position to play for $500. We'll have that final for you next. Alex Spellman versus Paul 4-hour.
Yeah, so we'll be right back here at the Syracuse Open with your final. Don't go away, folks. This is going to be a quick one.
Great guests, great talk, and a lot of fun along the way. Updates soon on all CDC social media platforms. Search @JamDarts.
Welcome back to the men's 401 Pro Shoot here at the 45th Annual Syracuse Open. I'm Tom Ottaviano. Joining me is Will Stuart. And, Will, this is going to be quite the final here between Alex and Paul.
Yeah, agreed here. Alex Bowman, CDC Tour Card holder, as well as Paul. Definitely, I think Paul has more in the tank than we saw in the previous matchup. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here in this one. Of course, you give the nod a little bit towards Alex just because we all know what he's done of late. But at the same time, anything can happen, especially when it's double in, double out. 401, best of 7. That's right, folks. We're moving up to the first to 4-leg format for our final.
Alex trying to go knock Justin Landcraft out. One Connecticut guy. Tried to knock out Paul 4-Hour. Another Connecticut guy. Go for a twin killing there.
Could be in with a 160. It's a 120.
120.
Great Shanghai start. There's Paul finding the double right away.
Yeah, right after that match, Paul stayed on the board throwing at doubles.
I was wondering if he took a little bit of time off or if he was hitting the doubles there for a second.
Oh, boy, Alex with a 140. Wow.
Look at this from Paul.
Followed by a Paul 180. Oh,
Here we
my.
go, folks. Here we go.
'81 by Alex.
Paul getting a look here. Trip 19 or trip.
Double 12.
He's going trip 19.
Oh.
Folks, that would have been a 9-dart leg.
Looked like it might needed to be a 9-dart leg there from Alex. Alex thought almost an 11. Wow. Double 6 for Paul. First dart pins it.
10-darter from him. Great shot from Paul 4-Hour. And I tell you
Wow.
what, it was about as good as that slip into a Boston accent from me as you went dots there. I couldn't let you go away without saying it, brother. I'm sorry.
And then you see right there, Paul with the double trouble. Alex, can Alex punish him? First dart, Alex is in with the double 20.
You know, it was mentioned earlier in the chat, Jason Watts said, looks like Alex has picked up his pace a little bit. I would agree. He's picked up his pace a little bit more than his typical kind of motion. Usually takes just a little bit more time with the pullback.
Just fantastic darts from Alex.
Yep. It's big to leave the 158.
Another, he's had a triple every turn so far.
And leave himself 62. So trip 10, double 16, I imagine.
12 for tops. Yep.
Paul just outside of striking distance here, so
Alex with the first dart evens it up.
Yeah, good 13 from him. Big shout out to Sally Kelly, who's doing the chalking duties for this one.
Ah, love Sally.
Yeah, she's definitely a quality individual. She's actually one of the CDC staff as well, so you guys get to see her on the regular, but good to see some of those crew out and about for this tournament. Yeah, we look to fill this up with the 140. Will do.
That grouping is just unreal.
And for him, it's just you can just tell it's crazy how his darts. You just know when it lands a certain way. All right, he's due. This is gonna hit, and sure enough, it just seems to find every time. Some comments about flights in here. Alex does rock the standard flights. That would be why. I think Paul's are a super kite, if I'm not mistaken, so a slimmer flight. Would be why
Alex using his own custom flights.
Yeah, and they're paper flights, so folded. Where Paul uses a molded flight. Definitely a bunch of different sizes to choose from in the flight when it comes to flights, but double 18.
Yeah, he's got a while here. Doesn't need it though. Second dart. Great darts at Alex.
Yeah, and holds true. 14 following that 13, so holds on to that 91 average. Not bad for a 401 double in, double out match.
Yeah, if you want to compete here with Alex, it looks like you're going to need to be throwing in that, 11 to 13 dart range, because that's where he is. That's where he's living right now.
Well, we saw that first leg. It took a 10 from Paul, but it almost had to be a 9 because Alex was sitting right there and just missed. If Paul would have missed that, Alex would have hit 13, 14 dart leg, and this would have been a 3-0 affair.
It doesn't matter what triple he's throwing at right now. He's just all over it.
I was going to say, Paul's not far off. If he would have hit, 2 triples this round, he's forcing the hand, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Spellman's the one that's hitting the triples right now.
I talked about it earlier when we were talking about their different levels and how all of a sudden somebody can just turn it on, and Alex showing you here that he just has that different gear that he can just turn on, and when he does, good luck staying with him.
Exactly. I think I'm going to be honest here after he hits this 115 checkout, because that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, he is.
First dart's a telltale sign, and he's just going to pay it. Hit. Sure enough, we're going to have to fix that one as it's just a mixed calculation. So, third dart there. He's just. It's a spare of bad luck and all draw that he didn't get his tour card this year. Let's be honest. Because you got to be lucky and you got to have a draw go your way to get your tour card these days.
You're in a final right now. There's no hiding. You want to win, you got to beat the best. Well, here's the best. Although he has got a 40 sandwich right there. He finally finds it, uses that last dart and gets in there.
This is a leg for Paul, though. This is a leg for Paul. Let's see it. Come on, bud. Get yourself back into this match. Make this a 3-2. He's taking a deep breath there and saying, yep, he's saying, let's go.
Just absolutely on point for Alex. Just every turn. There is no room for what Paul's doing right now. You can't have two bad turns in a row.
And that's exactly it, because he's going to take advantage, especially on throw. That's the deal. Is it was going to be hard for Paul to come back in that leg anyway, because Alex had the start. Now it's going to be really tough. Unless he can hit a 140. It's a ton, but yeah, outside looking in. 6 darts from 121 for the title.
And the pedestrian 65 shows he's human.
That should be a little
It is.
change here on his schedule.
He let Sally know. They're correcting it now.
Yeah. It should be a slight change.
Yeah, he should have 56
quite look
left.
right. Yeah, there we go. Let's say it shouldn't be 610 wire. It should be 16 tops for him.
Oh, wow.
That's
Double
all right.
4. Yep. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Alex Spellman is going to be your 501 pro shoot winner.
Paul goes, I guess that's decent.
Paul's like, hey, you hit a triple. I might have a chance. Never mind.
Amazing stuff from Alex Spellman, who takes the title here at the Syracuse Open with, wow, what a, let's be honest, what an average from him. It was, you're not going to believe it, 86.30 in a double in, double out 401 match.
I love that. You know, that pro shoot event's a great way to start the tournament. I like that. It lets you get your feet wet. It lets you experience what the room is going to be like. And now you kind of have an idea of what this weekend is going to be. You know, you had 155 people to start, you know, in this tournament.
Exactly. I would agree with you there. Double in, double out. Start your tournament off like that. 301, 401, 501, whatever it is. Make it fun. Practice those doubles. Get your weekend started. I'm looking forward to this one with you guys. It's the Syracuse Open, 45th annual, folks. And we're going to be here for 3 days of coverage for you. Still to come, Saturday and Sunday's action right here on USA Darts and Eagle Eye Sports.
I think we'll be starting tomorrow. What? We got a mixed triple starting tomorrow, I think, is what we're starting with.
Actually, surprise, surprise, you got men's doubles cricket at 10:30, ladies singles starting at 11 o'clock. That's ladies singles 501. So a little bit different, Men's singles 501 starts at 1 o'clock. Ladies doubles cricket starts at 1:30. You're going to end your night with mixed triples at 6 p.m. and the blind draw at 9 p.m. So if you're out and about in Syracuse, head on over and enjoy that blind draw or some of the other events. Why not?
All right, well, they're going to end the night here with the blind draw. I don't know if we're going to be covering any of that, Will. So I think we're going to be we'll see everybody tomorrow. We'll probably be live at around, 11-ish tomorrow for whenever the men get started there. That men's double cricket is what it looks like.
Yeah, probably let the first round play out and come in the second round. Usually is always a good idea just to let kind of the tournament get a flow and whatnot. That's usually what I advise to do. But, hey, folks, lots of coverage coming your way. Hang on here and watch the action tomorrow and Sunday. Tom Ottaviano and Jeff McMahon are rocking and rolling there in Syracuse. I'll be jumping on when I can for some remote commentary. So, yeah, looking forward to it, boys. Great job tonight.
Will, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Everybody who joined us tonight, catch us tomorrow, and have a great night, everyone.
Take care, guys.